Hello and namaste, it's Jewel from Goddess Creative. Okay, this is my second attempt at doing these two videos. I've got two videos for you to release. I did record them all yesterday and do it all yesterday, and they would have been released yesterday, except for it recorded wrong, and I didn't know I couldn't record a Word document. So I could only record something that's on the internet. So yes, so this is my second attempt at it, so here we go now. So basically what I'm wanting to share with you today is my brand new crypto report 1 that goes for 2000 all the way to the end of 2021 and has an all-time high for 2022. So this is a brief overview of it here. There you can see it, and I'm going to flip over to, here it is here. So it's not live on the website yet, but it will be. Currently it's private, but by the time I release this video, it'll be live on the website, and you'll be able to access it also from the front page or from where are we go here? This drop down here under reports. I've got to edit there yet. There is so much work to do actually behind the scenes when you launch a new product. So this isn't my new report. I think I have put a lot of work into it, and I wanted to share some information about it for you. So I don't want to make this too long, so I'm going to put this here. So the brand new report, Crypto Report 1, is not to get confused with the Crypto Report 1 that's already out. The one that's already out only goes up until second quarter 2021, whereas this brand new one goes up until all the way the end of this year. So it includes first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter 2021 prices. Let me jump back here for you. There we go. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter prices. And this is what the prices were in November and December. And this is what the prices were. Well, I would have said yesterday, but as I said, this has taken me a couple of days just to get the video done up. Yeah, so it's got the new all-time high price that'll reach for 2022, okay, in it, and it's got plus the lowest price, right, that any of these cryptos will get to. Where we go? Is it there? Yeah, the lowest price these cryptos will get to after we've had the high. So I get for the altcoins that we're still going to, traverse up a bit. We're still going to continue to climb, and then there's going to be something sort of a major pullback, sort of end of March or maybe April. The timing is just so hard to get the timelines accurate, but that's why that is slotted in there as the lowest price. Like, that lowest price is not as low as what some of the altcoins are now, but some of the altcoins are now haven't had their pop, but they will in this spot here. I am thinking that that's going to be the case, trying to read it. So this will be the lowest price that it gets to, and then it all sort of takes off again. Of course, there's going to be other pullbacks throughout the year, and that'll be added into the crypto report as I go along and I get closer in time. It's easier for me and better with Spirit and me and our conversations if we can just hone on a smaller time frame and work from that. That works a lot better. I'm going to come back in a second video, and I'm going to go through all of these and talk about them for you, but just let me share, explain and share more about this crypto report so it doesn't confuse people, because I know I may have confused people a little bit, and I'm really realizing now that you know, I do have a worldwide audience. I kind of knew that, but I didn't realize how much until, you know, the different nationalities that have come in. And, you know, English is not everybody's first language, and I probably have confused people. I know I've confused myself sometimes, and I've said some things that may have been confusing, and I did say there was a mistake in a couple of emails that went out, a couple of mistaken saying that this report would have report 2's information in it, but that's incorrect. That's not the case, and that's completely wrong. This is only for the altcoins that are already in report 1. Okay, it's only for the altcoins that are in report 1, and report 1 will remain the same as report 1, but it is going to have 4 bonus altcoins added to it, and you'll have to watch the next video to see what they are, but it's got 4 brand new altcoins added to it. Okay, so yes, so that's really good, and so that's why I am, you know, I'm doing this right now to try and clarify everything so it's really understood well. And I did say I was going to like pro rata out how much people would, you know, I'd charge, and or how much of a discount you'd get if you'd already ordered this year. And it's just too complicated for me to do it all different prices, you know. So what I've done is I've rounded it up, and it is like it's a flat rate, 20% discount if you ordered in 2021, okay, this year, even if you've ordered today, all right. And as of today, the launch of this video today, which launches this brand new report, 2021-22 report, if you order today, you will get the discount. But if you ordered the old one, I'm sorry, this is myself, I get myself confused. Even if you had ordered the report, which is not old, it's still got all the same prices and everything in it, but it's only got up to the second quarter's timeline, okay? The old report if you've ordered it today and it's going to be sent out to you, you'll still receive this discount code, okay? All right, so that and everybody as of the 1st of January. I had to do a cut-off date. I know some people will say, well, I ordered on the 31st. You know, look, I can't please everybody, and it's just too complicated my end. I've had to apply a cut-off date. I think if you ordered on the 31st, or even if you ordered on the 1st of January, you would have made great gains already by my crypto report 1. Okay, so even if you bought crypto report 1 today, this is for people that bought it today or this past week, don't feel that you need to use your discount code that I'm going to be sent to you in an email, and it won't go out until that email will get sent out to you only if you've ordered crypto report 1 this year up to today's date, the 19th here in Australia. I know it is whoever ordered today, my end, okay, it'll be 18th for you if you're in the US. Anyway, so I know you'll get sent a 20% discount code, which will be private access on my website to order it at a discounted price. This brand new report. But you don't have to rush and order it. You've got until the 31st of March to order it. You don't even have to order it if you don't want to, okay? Don't feel obligated to order it at all. And you can, but what I'm saying is you receive the discount if you order it anytime up until the 31st of March. After the 31st of March, it's going to be discontinued altogether, the old report. Okay, so the old report is still going to stay live on my website, you're going to be able to purchase it. The one that only goes up until second quarter, it'll be reduced in price once this report is released. Okay, so it'll be reduced by the 20% price. So that just means that some people can still get in that can't afford to get, you know, pay for the bigger one and make some gains. I'm trying to be as fair as I can here, people, to make it, and I'm trying to understand it my back end and work at my back end. It's been really confusing, but I am trying to be fair. You won't get the discount if you ordered last year, mainly because you've already made gains, and I'm just trying to be fair on what this. I know this is a very valuable product, all right? This can really, really help you with making decisions going forward, you know, and you know, remembering it's not financial advice either. Prices are not set in stone, but it can offer you some assistance. Okay, so as I said, with the old cryptocurrency reports 1 and 2 are still valid. Okay, still valid, and for the same first quarter and second quarter prices, exactly the same prices in this old report, that they are, where is it, here, up until here. Okay, but the old report doesn't have this information and this drop price. Okay, so it might be advantageous to you. I don't know. Please, you know, check with your own intuition and find out if it is. Maybe it isn't. I'm not saying my reports are correct, 100% correct. They're definitely not. So it is just a matter of checking with your own intuition, because the last year's reports, the timelines were pushed out along the timeline a lot further. So as I said, I'll be doing a new video looking at all the altcoins, and I do have a couple of updates to give to you at the end of this video, which because I've just checked all the prices again. This is why I'm doing these crypto reports and why I continually check the prices on them. So I've covered that they'll be slightly reduced in price. As of tomorrow, the current ones are still available until the end of March. Both of them will be available until the end of March, and then I'm just, you know, completely, they'll be discontinued. So we can just focus, and everybody, if who has the report, can give our focus and attention to the brand new report. This helps me, my end, and will probably help you, your end. If you decide to I just want the new report, and go and get the new report, then just only work from that one. But the price is the same, and I'm trying to keep them up to date. So from now on, all updates will be done via YouTube. Okay, so and that's what I'm going to do. This next video, I'll do a little video giving. I think there's only 2 updates just from checking yesterday on prices. You can get it emailed to you if you send through a small donation. This is the only way I can feasibly do it, allowing for time, now that I've had to employ a young girl to help me, and she comes in here in my apartment and actually helps me and sits here and does the work, and you know, I've had to train her how to do it, and it's, you know, it is quite private and information that I have here. So, you know, I mean, I do thank you to the people that offered their admin help. I really thank you very much. That's very, really kind of you, but I really need somebody sitting next to me and working with me. So that's what I'm doing there. So to help pay for, you know, updates, her time, a small donation is required. If you'd like the update, when I do an update, emailed to you. Okay, so I think that's fair. It's probably the fairest way I can. Small donations you can get if you pay, I think it's $10 is the donation, but if you pay in cryptocurrency, it's cheaper, so you get it less than that, and I think that's fair enough. Okay, so that yes, there will be a brand new crypto report 2 for 2021, 2022, and the estimated time of arrival on that one is going to be 1 or 2 weeks away. Look, I honestly thought I would have had this report ready for you last weekend, but it's taken so long. It's all the behind scenes stuff. It takes so much longer than what you think to set up a new product, to do all this work, to train my girl. So yeah, so I just wanted to quickly cover. Here is going to be on my website from now on. I've put it as a blog page that's going to be on the front page. I have to add a picture, and this will just give you some information. This is questions that I get asked or whatever. If there's another frequently asked question that you think I should add to this page, you could please either post it underneath under the comments, something you'd like to know. It's a frequently asked question which applies to my work, okay? And it's not about a cryptocurrency. So maybe, actually I should have probably put that in there. I might add that, why don't I have other cryptocurrencies? Mainly because I haven't done readings on them. But anyway, here I'll just quickly run through this. Are you 100% accurate? Absolutely not. No. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. Okay. When I asked my guides, my accuracy rate was around about 82%. Okay. No psychic's 100% accurate, and I go on down here at the bottom of the page to explain more about that. Is this information good for trading? No, as no prices are set in stone. This is not financial advice. Use as a guide only for a longer term swing trades. This will probably help you with some swing trades. That's what this report will do. Probably help you with some swing trades. Here, I should have gone here. When to swing out, when to swing in, when to swing out, when to swing in, but I mean, it's not set in stone, so it's really hard, but it will give you some price cues to look for, but you would definitely put your sell order under that price, but anyway, let's keep going. Spiritual ethereal information from guides is given from both, I spelled there wrong, both their and my perspective, trying to hone in on my timeline. So understand that it's a conversation between the two of us and syncing our energy together to get a better understanding. All right, and yeah, so that's how that works. Understand that there is no clock or calendar in this 3D world we live in. So the 3D world, in the ethereal. So in this 3D world we live in, this timeline, we're on clocks and calendars, and we think that makes sense to us. But in their ethereal dimensions, they don't have anything like that. Okay, so it's so so difficult trying to pinpoint to timelines. And I forget, I've left out a word here because I've quickly tried to type this. This is all trying to work fast. Okay, I'll go in and add that word. It's so difficult trying to pinpoint to timelines. It's tricky, and it's why no other psychics usually give timelines. Okay, I do it. So why do I give timelines? Because I know the prices will all eventually get hit. That's why. And it's also because that's the way I work with my guide. It's the way I have conversations. And I've been honing my skills in this area for quite a while now. And I feel this year I am improving, because I'm constantly always working on what I'm getting. I'm working on, some people call it a gift, I don't call it a gift, but the intuition that I'm getting and the connection that I have. Don't forget, it's a connection. It has to be a connection with my guide that is getting stronger, that is getting more clarity. Okay, so the more I do that, the better clarity, and the pieces, I'm not missing as many pieces, or the pieces are not getting as lost in translation. If I don't ask the right questions, I don't get the right answers, and I've got to ask questions a few different ways to clarify what I'm getting is correct. So it really takes time. It's a skill and it's a practice, what I'm doing. So I really do believe that the time and effort that I put in, it's starting to really pay off now, because the accuracy is getting better than what it was before. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. And now I sort of like, I actually hone in, like, because as I said, there is no timelines, there's no clock calendar. Now I'm anchoring in, and I imagine timelines now, not in time, because spirit doesn't understand time. I anchor it in like, it's easy to do Christmas, for example. I anchor in the holiday season. I feel the holiday season, holidays, Christmas, Santa, ho ho ho, to anchor in the timeline, to ask about the timeline, that kind of thing. And I have to do that for the seasons. That helps with my anchoring into the timeline, and honing my skills. So it's only something I've just started doing. You know, it's like, it's trying to build connection pathways. It's like building pathways between me and my guides for the understanding to come together, because I don't know if I might not have mentioned in my last video, but yeah, I really have hooked in. My guide works from 7th, 8th dimensional energy. Okay, so that's very high dimensional energy. I have to raise my vibration high enough and make sure I'm at a receiving place to receive that high dimensional energy. I can't sit here in a low dimension of 3D and receive that energy. I have to raise my vibration to match theirs to allow the energy to come in. So that's how that works. Yeah, so that's really super important. And then clarify what I'm answering. Be much clearer. Yeah. So how can the reports help me? They can act as a guide, and they can help you make decisions going forward in your portfolio. That's probably the best I can say, with which you will be at a better, you have a better knowledge of your asset to be in, and when might be a good idea to make a move. That is the main assistance probably of my reports. That's what they'll help you with, and hopefully you will use your own intuition as well. Like I keep stressing, don't just trust my info, use your own intuition. And a lot of beautiful people they're divining on top of my work with their pendulums, and I think that's fantastic. That is amazing that you're doing that. And some people, are coming back to me and say, I got exactly the same thing. I'm so super blessed to be have been connected with a really beautiful trader at the moment. He's a chart guy, and he reads energetically the charts. He does obviously reads Elliott Wave, Fibonacci's, and charts. And he has messaged me, and we communicate quite a bit. And he has said to me how my price points have lined up. He's just been astounded how my price points have lined up with some of the altcoins, when he's read some of the charts. And this is just so beautiful to hear. This is just such a blessing. I'm so blessed for your connection, Jimmy. Yeah, I really am. Okay, so yeah, so it's lovely to hear that kind of thing. So I want you, even if you don't know, if you're making a big move in your portfolio, at least before you go to sleep at night, put it out there, ask your intuition, tell them, say, look, ask your higher self, say, I want to be delivered an answer. Please tell me. Tell me when in my dreams, or tell me when I wake up in the morning. Show me signs, give me signs. This is what you can do. This is how powerful you are. You just don't realize that you can do this. Start connecting with your own intuition, and you'll be amazed. And shut out the noise. Far too much noise. The noise is everything else going on around you, everybody trying to distract you. That's the noise. Or the noise of, too much, putting your energy out when you are constantly only watching YouTubes all the time, or watching TV all the time. Too much chatter that blocks your intuitive flow. So, yeah. Okay, so I've gone on to say here, this is psychic intuitive intel. How does it change, and what, psychics can be, why? I've left out the why psychics can be wrong. So I've answered that here, and that is to do with, the free will. So I won't read it here, but it is about free will. You can read this on my website. You know, it is also about market manipulation, and I've said this many times before, but a psychic cannot foresee a person's free will to go make intent to change something, right? A psychic reads into a timeline. That's what a psychic does. This is where psychic intel is. It's resonating in a timeline, and that's what we pick up on. And that's why some psychics are picking the same thing, getting similar prices, similar stuff. Okay, because we live in a reality of multi-dimensions, which has many facets. And so you may have heard that there is another you in another timeline living a very different life, and this is so true. This is so true. There is another you, you know. And I know some of you will think I'm wacko, but I'm not the first person to say this. This is so true. If you're really on your spiritual path and you understand, you will understand this completely if you're on your spiritual path. But anyway, it is just so true, and that's what psychics do. They anchor into a timeline and they read the vibration of a timeline, and that's what we do. And that's what what they're giving you is not untrue. You know, there's so many variables to why prices could be out. It could be that I didn't ask the right questions. They've hooked into a timeline, and that timeline hasn't come to pass because something has changed it. The collective free will have changed it, or, you know, don't forget how small this market is, easily manipulated to change an outcome. So yeah. So you can bring in your vibration higher to match the timeline of a reality you desire. Of course you can. You absolutely can. And what do I mean by saying this? So if a psychic tells you and sees you being really rich, you really should be working on raising a vibration to match the energy of that vibration, so it makes sure it anchors in. Because if you just go to a psychic and the psychic says to you, yeah, you have the potential to be really wealthy, I can see all this wealth there, but you don't change your vibration and you're sitting there in negativity, listening to all the noise, or it's just noise, and believing in your own belief system, I don't have enough, I never have enough money, I have to work hard for my money, all this type of stuff, constantly, it doesn't change your vibration. Just being happy and nice doesn't change your vibration. You've got to change the thought processes as well, and when it comes to the deserving of the abundance. Okay, and I've mentioned that before. I'm not going to go into this too much. This all comes from my coaching background. But yeah, I'm probably rattling on too much. But yeah, psychics who dedicate themselves to intuitive practice and better skills understand their own learning path. That is a gift that's always unfolding and developing. Okay, just like us as humans, we're always unfolding and developing. We can change anything we so choose to do. We have free will. Okay, so I should leave that here. Are the prices in US dollars? Yes, they are. Yes. Everything's in US dollars. I trade in US dollars. I talk in US dollars, even though I live in Australia. So please note that not to panic if you haven't got an email. If you haven't got an email, they'll be sent out. So there's no panic to rush to buy this report. Only buy it if it resonates with you and you feel it could be helpful for you. You don't need to rush to buy it either. You could wait until June to buy it if you like, because if you've already bought the report one, but you'll miss out on your discount code. So so that email will be coming out with the discount, so bear with me. You'll need to follow instructions to get the discount code, and it will be cross-referenced and checked to make sure that you have already bought the report before to receive the discount. Okay, there we go there. I think I have added everything. Have I added anything? I often do these videos and think, oh my God, I forgot to say something. So yes, this new report will be will be released. I'm going to try, I live in Australia, in Queensland. This will be Brisbane time business hours that these reports will go out. I need to start taking, I've been working so late lately, and I've, occasionally send out reports to people, after hours. I've got to stop doing that. All reports and everything like that, it's all on a manual system. It will get sent to you within 48 hours, and I work it like that. Final last thing. If you're ordering with cryptocurrency, it is a real juggle for our end, for us. It's no benefit, my end, because it's more work if you order in crypto, mainly because if people do not pay the cryptocurrency, they don't make the payment straight away, I'm cross-referencing, and I've got to keep going back and checking and coming back, and then I've got to send you an email saying that no cryptocurrency payment has been received. That is really quite time-consuming. So please note, if you're curious what the altcoins are, I'm going to list them under the frequently asked questions. I'm going to do that tonight. I'll have to add that in. What the altcoins you can pay in, okay? So that you don't accidentally put through, because the moment you press the order button, it comes through my end, and it's something that I've got to deal with and process. So with ordering with crypto, not of money, of crypto, that my website states it is. The reason being for this is the timestamp. This is the amount is how I identify your order matches your name. Because when you send cryptocurrency into my wallet here, this end, my business wallet, it doesn't have your name on it. But I identify it by the timestamp and the exact amount of crypto. So please send that, because that makes it so less confusing. And don't forget, I'm trying to teach my new girl this stuff, and it's confusing for her. So that would be really, really appreciated. Do not order in Bitcoin. I know I offer Bitcoin on my website that you can pay in Bitcoin, but don't order and pay in Bitcoin, because you're probably going to be charged $20 from your exchange just to extend it, okay? I offer Bitcoin on my website because one day some wonderful person might come along that I've really helped, and I've helped make them a millionaire or a billionaire, and I know there'll be some billionaires out there, I know, because some of the what am I saying here? Portfolio requests I did last year. Some people's investments, they had portfolios of $100,000 or $500,000 last year already in cryptocurrency. So I know they are going to be millionaires and billionaires this year. I know that for a fact. So they might decide one day to show their appreciation in Bitcoin, and so if they do, they might give me a donation in Bitcoin. So that's why I'm leaving Bitcoin on there is an option for payment. Yes, so I think I have clarified everything about this brand new Crypto Report 1. I hope I have. I'm sorry if I've confused people in the past. I'm trying to eliminate the confusions and everything. I'm going to be adding, if there's any more questions I should be adding to this frequently asked questions, I'm going to include this paying in cryptocurrency thing and what cryptos you can pay in. Yeah, I'll include a few more information there. If there's anything else you think I should be adding, because this is going to save me time. I just don't have the time. I'm so sorry to individually reply email to each person. I really don't. My priority going forward with this brand new report here, once I start to manage it. Do you like my picture? I hope you like my picture. This is a bull. I'm Taurus the bull. A bull for the bull run. Exactly, which is why there's a bull heading down Wall Street for a bull run. Okay, so I created this myself. This is my own photographic picture that I took when I was in Thailand. But I've added this, and I created this on Photoshop. I quite love being arty. So yes, all the photos that are actually on my website I've done myself via Photoshop. So it's all time consuming. Okay, so my focus going forward, people, by beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. Thank you for the new people that have come to my website as well. I'm so happy to have you here and to join us. But, you know, read the content. I really say to people, read the content, read it. I'm going to try and put more information and content on my website as I go along. But I want the main focus to be that I spend time checking prices of this report, checking these prices, checking the prices, checking the prices, checking the prices, and be able to do the updates. I actually think because it's such a roller coaster, chaotic market, that I will need to be checking a little bit more than just monthly. Okay, so but I won't be able to do that if I was continue to do the coin requests or tarot readings or portfolio. I wouldn't be able to do that. My focus in this crazy year we're going to have, crazy amazing year, we are so blessed. We are so blessed to be in now. You have no idea. Year to take advantage of this needs to be focusing on the prices in the report that I have now, and then I'll have report 2 as well, don't forget how. So yeah, all right, I'm going to leave it there because I've rattled on far too long, and I hate to take up all your time, but I hope you've found this information valuable and to help understand my work if you are a supporter and you've bought my crypto reports in the past and you follow my work. Okay, let's hope, unfolding is going to be a really beautiful time for us. Remembering this not financial advice, but blessings to you all. Namaste.